Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of A.T.O.M RPG. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chosen to join me today in the Roaring Forest. And we can hear it roar every once in a while. It's more of a rumble, really, not so much of a roar. But this guy came out of the forest, not really, out of this bush. And at the end of last episode, so yeah, there it goes roaring. That's what that does. A strong-built man in a cap comes towards you from the underwood. He keeps looking back and so doesn't notice you until you almost bump into each other. The man jumps with surprise and quickly steps back, threateningly pointing the barrel of his massive rifle at you. "Have you been here all along? Have you been following me?" You take a closer look at the man's weapon, which is inadvisable considering the situation. "Whoa," says the narrator. "That's the incredibly rare and very high-quality rifle, the VSS, more commonly known as a Vintores. I thought I had the Vintores." Oh, there's two weapons that are very close to each other, or at least to me, they look very close. They look very similar. Yeah, the Vintores. Of course, who wouldn't know the Vintores? You saw one of those at a shooting range once. They don't have the hyphen, but you didn't get a chance to fire it, unfortunately. The man notices your look. He angrily spits on the ground and waves the barrel. He is evidently rushing you to answer. But obviously I'm not gonna, because I just like reading what they have to say. The man bares his teeth angrily and aims straight at your head. "So you keep silent. All right then. 3, 2, 1... fire!" With these words, he pulls the trigger, and a surprisingly quiet shot breaks the tranquility of the ancient forest. Flocks of birds rise crying from the shrubbery and tops of the age-old trees. It seems as if time is standing still. Ow. Oh, that's survivable? I like it. I like it. I can do that. Where are we? We're over here. Yeah, that's perfectly survivable. Let's maybe not do that. Let's do a dexterity check. So he's evidently a piece of crap, so I have no reason to do anything else. I'm gonna attack the man without wasting time on conversation. There it is. Well, sir, you have a weapon that is rare, amazingly, and things. I'm right up against you. Oh my god, that's... yep. Also leveled up. Yep. That's how I do. That's how I do. Wayfarer was his name. And he has a Vintores. Yeah, that one is easily identifiable. Why did I think he was the other one, though? And he also has a duffel bag, which is nice, I suppose. And we are going to carry it all. So we have drugs over here, so you are going to carry that. Fidel, are you the one... the toolbar showing up, not toolbar, the thing. No, I don't think it's Fidel carrying that. I think it's you. Oh, it's 9.39. Okay, it's not 9.2. Yeah, it's pretty rare, so which means I'll never use it. It's ammo. Well, I suppose I could buy ammo, but ammo is so rare. It changes the way. Yeah, just changes the value of weapons, which is definitely how it's supposed to be. So what did I don't have it. I have it on the car, I think. In the car. Yep. I don't have the other one that I was thinking was the Vintores. This is the VSS Vintores, and was developed in the late 1980s which is interesting, because it was 1996 when the world ended, so I don't know how late you think it was, by the Russian Industrial Design Bureau. And there's names over there that sound very Russian to me, because that does sound like the correct one. I just can't pronounce it. And manufactured by the Tula Arsenal. This weapon is... Tula Arsenal, that's the name of the company. This weapon is considered to be quite rare in the wastes. It is bonus to hitting from a distance, accuracy penalty at close range, extra critical chance +4. Not really that great, all things considered. A damage output of 8 to 16... seriously? I mean, the game makes sure that you know it's a subsonic weapon. And we heard the sound, the very typical sound, at least from the Stalker games. That's the sound of the Vintores right there, that we heard, that tuck, tuck, tuck. So, it's not only subsonic, it's also silenced. And we have a mushroom circle. I shouldn't get those, though. I have a lot of them. They're not very heavy, so let's see what we have. Whoa! I'll try to open the stash, says the narrator. Yeah, that is definitely worthwhile. I'll get that. Not so much the rest of the stuff, though. I'll get the food as well, I suppose. I might need it. So, yes, so we were... Oh, there might be things in here. So we were exploring this place, and I knew that I was missing something. And this absolutely looks like a dead end. Well, it looks a little bit like a dead end. I wonder if it's supposed to sort of fool you into thinking, oh, there's nothing there, I'm not gonna bother. I see that. Wow! Again. Oh, it's empty. Really? Did I get that before? I must have not. I couldn't have gotten that before. I wasn't here before. It's not the entrance? Yeah. I wasn't here. Okay, well. So, we are going... Not there. Those are the dead people, or not people. Is that where we're going? I think that's where we're going. Yes, it is. I don't know if there's another entrance, though. Maybe there is. Okay, so here's where we are going, and I don't know if the game is still going when I'm leveling up. Let's look at our ability tree. Can't do anything there. Can't do anything here. And that's that, basically. Unfortunately, our abilities are not as great as they could be. All in good time. Come on, pathfinding, don't leave me hanging here. There you go, see? Very good. Seriously, that is fantastic. I love it. Some, especially old games, have a lot of trouble with pathfinding. I'm not really sure why. I mean, I know more or less why. It's just they don't dedicate enough, well, then again, I don't know. I was gonna say they don't dedicate enough processing power to pathfinding, because that's basically it. That's the limitation. And because they don't want to crash your computer, they limit it manually instead of going all out. Because this calculation could crash an old school computer. You'd click off like a long way away, and the computer would crash. Let's see. Well, multi-threaded stuff makes it different. So we can, well, actually step away from the hole. Step away from the hole, and we're gonna use a rope because that's what I have. Tie the rope to the tree. You get a coil of rope and tie one of its ends to the trunk of the fallen tree with a sturdy sailor's knot. Surprising. We keep learning about... Sure. The other end... Maybe that's the normal knot. I don't know. Because, anyway. The other end you carefully lower down. To the other end you carefully lower down into... Wait. Oh, you carefully lower down the other end... into the darkness. Right. Why the inversions? It's called apostrophe. Or anastrophe? Apostrophe, I think. So, yeah, descend down into the... What the heck? Into the hole, yes. You spit on the palms of your hands and your companion's hands while you're at it and begin to carefully descend. Suddenly, you get a very unpleasant surprise. Perhaps you do. Your rope was rotten, or you have underestimated your weight. But also down the rope snaps you and you fall. Wait, well, halfway down the road, yeah, but halfway down, the road snaps and you fall. Again. What a fall! Good job your bones didn't break. Good job then, yeah. Although there's no way back for you now. And I lost my rope. Ah, well, I have another one in the car. Actually I don't. I mean, yes I do, but there's a rope around here. Huh. Okay, well, it's a good thing we save all the time. Oh, look at that. Plastic skeletons already. Good stuff. What do we have here? A notebook. I'm sure it is. Does it have coffee stains? I think that notebook has coffee stains. It seems like it does. Leolik the Peaked Cap bought a pre-war map from Stool Pigeon Grishka in Otradnoy. It shows the place where some pre-war treasure is buried. Well, actually, there's like an historical treasure. You don't know how to write historical, but you know how to put quotes? Seriously, you do? Seriously, you do. This plastic skeleton is the worst person in the world. No more details, it reads. But if it's really a treasure, then there'll be a buyer. I'm sure. That's kind of... Yeah, maybe not. I can... sure. The map itself is from some old university or historic department. That's, of course, if you trust Grishka. And you don't trust no one, besides me and Leolek. We decided to take on our expedition Dashpa the Pickpocket. Again, with the inversions of things. It was written by the same person. Come on. We decided to take Dashka the Pickpocket on our expedition. The best con woman in all Krasnoznameni and Styopa the Knife. Oh, that was not dash there. Because, of course, they're not using dashes properly. That's a comma, and that should be a comma over there. And Styopa the Knife, the most experienced hitman in all of Paragon. I carry load. Leolik shows the way. Styopa the Knife keeps an eye on the road, and Dashka carries some chemical serum in a spike. She says that thing can make anyone a strong man with just one injection. Although nobody ever injected it, so hell, who knows how it really works. We decided to share treasure like between brothers, well, and sisters because of Dashka. Siblings is what it's called, but I don't know that because I use dashes like that. Each gets equal part no matter what treasure it turns out to be. I like that, although of course I don't really trust my quote mates unquote. Ellipses. The good thing is that they don't trust each other either. Yeah, so I think... Really? Okay, me thinks... Maybe methinks. So methinks no one will betray no one. Because with... Seriously? With an... Okay. Because no one trusts no one. Okay. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's 6 pages of this. Oh, no. What about in the end? But they were chatting between them, quiet, but I hear they decided this guy's getting losing his grip on sanity. They decided to get rid of me down in the hole. No chance. I'm preparing for fight underground. I didn't have sleep, but chances are on my side. Treasure will be mine. That doesn't feel like the same writing style. It's a little bit. I can see the similarities, but it's also not. Anyway, that's that. A person who is, let's see. Wait a minute. What's that beast in one of those corridors? It's eating the earth. Probably that's what makes the... yes. Did I mention worms? I must have mentioned worms. I super must have. Also, what beast are you seeing? Dang it, Boris. What the heck? Oh, that's a waterfall. It's not from the bottom. I thought it was like a geyser thing, but no. That's a waterfall. Okay. Another... this could be a skeleton. This could be an actual skeleton's person's. This poor... That's not the right poor. Soul got unlucky. The marks on the bones clearly point to the violent death. And we have a scratch pad. I have a scratch pad. And it's amazing, and I never use it because, well, it's a scratch pad. It's not a notebook. I also have notebooks. If anybody is reading this, they should know that Dashka the Pickpocket is a scum in a dirt bag. We've made an agreement with her that after we get rid of the hoodlum, Leolik the Picked Cap would be next. I don't know what hoodlum means, but sure, it's capitalized, so maybe it's somebody. It's like, oh, this Jarek the hoodlum. After which we would have split the mysterious treasure 50-50. But no, instead she decided to get together with that asshole Leolik. In case this note wasn't found on my dead body, then I guess Dashka didn't betray me after all, and I just lost the note. So maybe he lost the note. Do you get it? Do you get it? Although the chances of that are very slim. Thank you for your attention, Stepan the Knife. Didn't we hear about Stepan before? I remember about Stepan. That name, maybe the name, because it's Stepan. It's not Stefan or Steven. Stepan, which is weird. To me, anyway. So yeah, maybe that's not his body. Although in this game, because this game has put it in very clear terms before that whenever you find like somebody's journal, that's the identifier of the body that the journal was found on, which is not correct. That's not how it works. Because reality and it's just how that works. That looks awful. Oh boy. So it could be that that's somebody else's body. So there's... Is that a tail of a rat? Or are we... Or is this the red paint that we sometimes find every once in a while? No, no, no. That is that is a dead thing over there. That's something. I can't... I don't have flares or anything, do I? And I don't think the game actually changes gamma. I don't have that. Do I have that? Maybe on game over here? Nah. Yeah. I can't tell what that is. It looks like an insect. Or maybe the backhand of a spider. Or the backhand of a scorpion or something. Or the backhand of a centipede or something. So he said worms. Oh, he's saying something. What a corridor. Is it ever going to end? Shut up. Shut up. We've seen way longer than this. Okay. So I haven't seen the worm yet. And also, with stalagmites over here, this is not a worm corridor. Also the flat ground, but we can forgive that. Because, you know, it's a video game, and it needs to have a plastic skeleton. Judging by the empty cans, the most probable cause of death is hunger. Oh, that's so hilarious. I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Not only is it... I guess the skeleton could have fused together into the wall. So yes, let's assume it's a skeleton, not a plastic skeleton. Because of course I'm being jokers about that. But he just said, oh, this guy must have starved to death. Look at all the empty cans around here. What in the world? Oh my god. No. If anything, he ate himself to death. But also, no, just super no. Like, all the other people didn't have empty cans around them. What do you think they ate? And also, you don't starve to death in like... I think it takes you like 3 or 4 weeks to starve to death. You'll die of thirst so fast, so much faster. I thought this game acknowledged thirst before. I thought we had an example where people... Oh, is it... Oh, maybe it was another game. I don't know. But I thought this game was one of those that actually, you know, goes out of its way to say, oh, they must have died of thirst. Because that's the immediate concern. Drinking is the most important thing. If you're in survival mode or something, if you're just drinking, that is the primary, and you need to be so fast about it as well. Like, if you find yourself in the middle of a dungeon, you're like, okay, I need to find water. Like, the first thing, because if you go a day without drinking, you're gonna be so broken the next day. It's gonna change everything. Eating is no problem. You can eat dirt. Like, you can make tea out of dirt to make yourself get nutrients from there. It's possible to do that. I don't know how to do that, but you know, you probably want to watch that guy that eats pee or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, I hear he's not very good at it. I don't remember. I don't know. I've never watched him. Anyway, what is his name? Bear Grylls. That's the one. Yeah, don't watch him. Watch somebody else that knows, or watch him if he knows. I don't know. It's what I mean is, no, he did not starve to death. He clearly ate the things that were inside the cans. You idiot. Oh my god, Boris, what do you know? And he has an empty bottle. Oh, well, I guess he died of thirst. He had a knife. Well, I guess he died of not being able to cut out his arms or something. I don't... It was hilarious, though. I liked it because it made me laugh. So, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, not the right kind of laughter, I suppose. Well, I mean, the right kind of laughter for sure, but just not, I guess, with maybe... Anyway. Oh, that's a bigger mound of things. Oh, also, that is a thing. What is that? I want to see what that is. Is this where we came in? No, it is not. Hiccups. I had a big mug of tea. That is scrap metal. I don't care for scrap metal. Do away with that. Let's just check. All of these are scrap metals. Yeah. I mean, it looks like it. I can identify that. Okay. Maybe we're gonna need to craft something in it, and the scrap metal is there, so we can do it. Okay, how do we? Oh, right. Oh, I missed that, didn't I? Okay. How? Oh, because I was going left. Yeah, full exploration is not doable if you're always sticking to the same side. In general, and you can also go in circles by, like, imagine that's the exit, and you go sticking to the left wall. Yeah, you will never gonna find the exit. So the way to do it. Oh, look at that, bones. You see, that's what happens. That's what you see. Actually, that wouldn't. The skull wouldn't have the jaw. Oh, the mandible? No, mandible, both upper and lower mandibles, I think. I'm feeling kind of sick. I got poisoned. Did you? Wow. That's proper stuff right there. It is. Okay, let's try that again. I just saved, so we're good. Also, we were good anyway. Yeah, so I'm not poisoned yet. And obviously what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna equip my thing. Because this thing gives me Rad-X. Are you gonna say you got poisoned? You're not gonna say you got poisoned. That's quite interesting. Also, what? How did you get poisoned? I assume... Can't tell what that is. It's like a mole. A blind... It's blind death. Also, I did 104 damage. It's called blind death. You go, doggo. Yeah. Good. Did you hit the dog? You didn't hit the dog. Okay. That was pretty good. Blind death. Okay. Strange serum. A syringe full of some suspicious chemical. Yes. Only a complete madman or madwoman, mad person, would inject something like this. Mad person is not really a word, though. I get, well, you wouldn't put it into. I don't think mad woman is a person either. I think person. I don't think mad woman is a word either. Maybe it is. I don't know, because those words tend to have different meanings in just different contexts and whatever. No, you don't need to be mad. You only need to save, and everybody knows that people who save are the sanest of them all. You feel that a strange energy is pulsating in your body. You get the sense that you could use it to better your personal qualities. Or should we say, dash, statistics. Should we say that, narrator? Please let it, please, I want to say that. I want to say that we should better our statistics. We shouldn't! It's characteristics! The narrator was wrong! Also, I'm getting... what am I getting? I don't need that. My build is as good as it gets. Because, like... the dexterity is not going to get me anywhere. I mean, it sort of is, but not, like... it is if I use this thing. But I needed 2 points there. The strength is nice. Endurance... Personality is a cool thing. Attention... Range combat. Ranged. Still. So I suppose maybe personality go up on that? Or attention? Is there going to be like a really good attention check? Yeah, let's max out attention. I'm a gunslinger after all. A smooth-talking gunslinger. And I am not poisoned, which is also a great attribute of mine. Narrator, please learn the terms. It's like you up in here going, you're gonna play Fallout. You're gonna need to learn your I was trying to think of a similar term to perks that is not traits, because traits and perks, they're very similar terms. They also sound similar to a non-native speaker anyway. But they're very similar terms. They're mostly synonym. Well, they're not mostly synonym, but they are synonyms in certain circumstances. Also, I don't like you. Okay, that's a bad thing. We've seen one of these before. It's a digger. Have we seen one of these before? Oh, that's what we saw. That's the creature that we saw before. And it got cut in half. And that's why we saw one of the things. Okay, let's just be careful. I can't interact with it though. And I'm not getting poisoned, so yeah. I'm getting the end of the episode though. So I'm Colonel RPG and this has been A.T.O.M RPG. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later, but above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.